Absolute wealth. Real investors, real results.
Hey everyone, this is John. I want to take a look at the bond market tonight. Fairly interesting day in the stock market. Stock market was strong most of today, and then at the end of the day, you had some kind of weird sell programs kicking in, and the bond market kind of popped higher here. And there's a lot of conflicting things going on right now in the bond market. So first, let's look at the daily squeeze. Daily squeeze here is triggered off long, so that's saying that, hey, bond market's going to head higher. Okay, now if the bond market heads higher, I typically am looking for stocks to head lower. Okay, so that made sense. Bonds popped up today, and towards the end of the day, stocks rolled over. We've also got an hourly squeeze setting up here. B wave here is below zero, so it's not a clean signal, but at least gets a little bit of a move up to that 144.30. But what's also strange in all of this is that if you look at the weekly chart, oh, actually this is new. Okay, so the weekly squeeze had triggered short, but you can see here it's losing momentum. So if this closes the week positive, that squeeze is over, and that actually opens up the door to more upside in the bond market, which means downside in the stock market. So there's a lot of interesting stuff there. If you've never traded the bond market or the 10-year note market, they're very nice markets to trade. They're methodical. What's nice about them, one of the things that I like about them is that when they break, let's come back over here to the daily chart, whereas the S&Ps kind of like to suck people in and then just kind of spit them out. The bond market is actually very good, especially around that first hour, is having solid moves through those levels. All right, and it just trades a little bit different. And so one thing I think it's really important is to find a market that fits your personality. And if you're trading the S&P futures and it's been frustrating and you're losing money, you really ought to look at the bond market.